Hi again, everyone. So this is Valerie from Protea Paper and Lace. Hopefully I have gotten my tripod to be stuck to my desk again. So sorry about that. But I wanted to show you my latest development, I guess you'd say, of my eco paper. And this I just did with a couple of spring flowers. I did dandelions. I used, let's see what else is here. This pink here, if you've ever heard of a sweet bush, it's a really old-fashioned bush I've had for years and years and years. That's what that is from. These leaves, I think, are geranium leaves, maybe. And these flowers are, oh goodness, some kind of a violet. I went to my girlfriend's house. She has a farm, a horse farm actually, and that's where I boarded my horse when he was living. And she let me pick everything that she had blooming now, and I took leaves and these might even be lilac leaves, because she invited me over to take some lilacs, but when I got there, by the time I got there, it was a couple days later and her lilacs were finished. So I just picked what she had left as far as the flowers around where she told me, well, she was there with me and she and I both picked them. So that's what's on this page, and you know, this is the other page, and these are the dandelions and their leaves. And this is, you know, this I just transferred from which one, whatever was behind it, and then what was on it. And you can see both of them had little tears, but I'm okay with that. I think this one was on the very bottom, so it doesn't have a whole lot. It could have even been on the very top. I'm not sure. This one has a lot of the dandelion color, and these were leaves. They could have even been some of the no, these weren't dandelion leaves. I'm not sure. I picked so many things I can't remember. But I really like the way this turned out. I did not add any dyes, inks, nothing. This is all from the flower pigment. These are from variegated hostas that she had, just the leaves, and then this must have been under the page of the prior one, because the yellow is from the dandelions. And the green in here, I had picked some other things she had growing. It was some kind of a ground cover. She didn't know the name of it either, so sorry about that. And then there's the other side of that. I really know I'll use these. These are so pretty. I'm going to actually do some more here pretty soon when I get enough flowers collected. And even though this is really light, this half right here is really beautiful. I really like that. Definitely use that. When I weighted this paper down, I used, Cuisinart makes this hamburger press thing, and it's a cast iron, really heavy thing, and I used it to weight the papers down. And then on the other side I used bacon press. But I don't, that hamburger press, I never use it because it's too big and too deep. Who eats a hamburger that big? Not me. So it left that ring, and it kind of like, it's a rust ring, but I'm okay with that. Look at that side. And then this is the string where I tied it together, and I actually even like that. There's that. And this is, of course, dandelions and some leaves. Really pretty, and some stems from the dandelions. Same thing here. These are little, they're like violets, like wild violets that were growing in her yard. Of course, there's a hole, but that's beautiful. And you know, if you have something like this that gets a hole in it, what I'm going to do is where one of them is torn, I'm going to take that piece and put it behind here and then scan it, and then you'll have the whole piece and it'll be a hole. You won't see a hole as, you know, all of it, not a hole as a big hole. But you will never see that hole. So that's what I'm going to do with that. And then this was, of course, quite near that hamburger press. But I know I'd have use for this. I know I'll use it. And this is pretty much the same, but isn't this side pretty? I love that. I used some geraniums in this too, so some of that color is coming from the geraniums. I just don't know which. Okay, so that is my eco paper. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope everybody's doing well, and I hope you're avoiding this new little onset of COVID that started. I don't know anybody that's gotten it, so hopefully you all are well, and let's keep each other in our thoughts. And thank you so much, and I shall see you soon. Bye-bye for now.